Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Maze2K7, and I'm back in another quick live stream, a quick announcement news update. Everything, guys, yes, in just a sec. That from the Star Sheffield. Oh, this off. Do do do. There's a man arrested over fatal stabbing in Sheffield Street. That's not it. Hey, Oliver, you doing good? Just doing a quick announcement of this bollocks. This news updates about this stabbing in my area of Sheffield. That's all. There you go. A man arrested over fatal stabbing in Sheffield Street. This was today. A man has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a series of police raids in Sheffield this morning. Police officers carried out a number of pre-planned coordinated raids as part of an investigation into the death of Jarvin Blake, who was stabbed to death in Burngrave last Thursday afternoon. Although that police that Sheffield knife attack victim discharged from hospital. We'll get to that in a minute. We will get to 5 minutes. So just to continue on this page. The 22-year-old from Gleadless was knifed at the junction of Brackley Street and Catherine Street at 3:20 p.m. which is like, well, which I'm like live 5 minutes away from them two roads. Literally I live 5 minutes away. She needs 2 roads. In what detectives are treating as a target attack. South Yorkshire Police said a car pulled up and some people inside jumped out and chased Jarvin and his friend before they were both stabbed. Both men was rushed to hospital, but Jarvin could not be saved, which he sadly died on the same day. His friend, a 23-year-old man, was seriously injured but was discharged over the weekend. Today, a 24-year-old man from Pittsmore is being held in connection with the murder. So far, we know. A police spokeswoman said a 24-year-old man has today been arrested on suspicion of murder following the fatal stabbing of a Sheffield father of 3. The man from Pittsmore was arrested this morning following a series of warrants carried out in connection to the death of Jarvin Blake. He was also arrested on suspicion of attempted Section 18 ruling and perverting the cause of justice. He remains in police custody. Jarvin Blake, 22, was fatally stabbed during an incident in Burngrave area of Sheffield just after 3 p.m. on Thursday. A 23-year-old man, also injured during the Instead is now in a stable condition, which is good. That is good for that 23-year-old man. It is good. That is amazing. Now you can. So this 23-year-old man, well, you can easily ID this man who was arrested this morning, and if he says something like if he says something like that is the man who allegedly stabbed us too, then bam, he will be in prison. But one problem is that right now, South Yorkshire Police, we are asking anyone who was in the area at that time, which probably be school one, to hand a dashcam footage into the nearest police station. But if no one doesn't come forward, then chances are that killer will be released from custody, and he'll still end up stabbing, and he will still end up picking his next target to kill her, which we don't know which we do not want to do that, because just in case it could be me, because just in case what if I'm his next target? You never know. Could be after me. Inquiries are ongoing, and further warrants will be carried out throughout the day. Let's get carried out. Jarvin was a young father with 3 children under the age of 5 years old. Earlier today, Detective Chief Inspector Steve Hanley said it is vital for the protection of the community that those people who use such excessive levels of violence are identified and prosecuted. We have to make sure that communities kept safe, and that Jarvin's family, partner, and children get justice, including me. I don't get justice for this fucking killer. I am appealing to anyone with any information in relation to events, in relation to the events of March 8th, to come forward. He reappeared for motorists who were in Burnley on the day of the attack to check their dashcam footage. Anyone with information should call Major Incident Team on 01709 4435 28, or Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. But that's not it. I'm still not done yet. So you can click on this link. If it just let me do it. Gods. If it just okay. For some reason it's not letting me do it. Fuck. Hang on, let me just try to do something first. Now let's try to go back on it again, and let's try and see if that link will work, because for some reason it will not work. Oh no, it works now. And now we move on to this link. It is Sheffield knife attack victim discharged from hospital. A man, a man stabbed during an attack in Sheffield in which his friend was killed has been discharged from hospital. The 23-year-old was seriously injured in an attack at the junction of Brackley Street and Catherine Street, Burnley, on Thursday afternoon. Uh, he was he was he was released from hospital over the weekend after treatment. His friend Jovan Blake his friend Jovan Blake, aged 22, from Gleaders, died after being stabbed during the same incident. He was a father. He was a father to 3 children under age 5. The crime scene remained cordoned off and under police guard until yesterday afternoon, while forensic experts examined the area where violence fled. Officers are still working in and around Birmingham today, looking for potential witness, following up leads and securing CCTV footage from cameras in the area. A number of homes was also raided this morning in connection with a police probe into the killing. The murder is being treated as a targeted attack. Anyone with information to call South Yorkshire Police on 01709 4435 28 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. I know it feels heartbreaking. You can click on that. Murder probe continues after stabbing in Sheffield Street. Detectives are continuing to work around the clock on an investigation into a fatal stabbing which left 3 young children without a dad. Jovan Blake, aged 22, was stabbed to death at the junction of Brackley Street and Catherine Street, Burnley, last Thursday afternoon. Okay, I don't need to continue reading this. But there's one more link what I need to click on. This one, crime. MP hugely concerned by the rise of knife crime in wake of murder of Sheffield dad Jovan Blake. Let's see what this MP had to say. MP hugely concerned by rise of knife crime in wake of murder of Sheffield dad Jovan Blake. Which I have just missed this link. I just literally missed this link 2 days ago, which I didn't see it. Let's see what it say there. Sheffield MP says she is hugely, hugely, hugely concerned by the rise of knife crime in the area in the wake of the murder of Jovan Blake, who was stabbed to death in the street. Mr. Blake, a dad to three small children from Gleaders, was chased down Catherine Street before being knifed to death at the junction of Brackley Street in Burngreave at around 3:20 p.m. on Thursday. The 22-year-old sadly died of his injuries in hospital. A second man, aged 23, was also injured in the incident and is currently in a serious but stable condition, and he was discharged from hospital over the weekend. Hello, Darwin Gamers MPs MCPE. What's this? What's this? This is the news about two people what got stabbed in my area of Sheffield on Thursday afternoon. No, not dead children, just 22-year-old man Jovan Blake and a 23-year-old man, which we got no name about that, who was stabbed. But Jovan Blake died, but the other one, 23-year-old man, which we got no name about that, is in a stable condition and being discharged from hospital. And so far, South Yorkshire Police have arrested a 24-year-old man in connection to the murder, stabbing. MP for I mean the Star Sheffield the Star just been disregard about the second four. MP for Sheffield, Brightside and Hillsborough, Gail Furness said she was committed to finding a solution to the rise in knife crime, which she described as hugely concerning. She said, I was deeply saddened to hear of a fatal stabbing of a young man in my constituency on Thursday afternoon. I cannot say that properly. You're doing a live stream, 12. Huh. Well, I might or might not. Well, it depends what I'm doing, 12. What was I? My thoughts go out to the family of Jovan Blake, who has suffered the loss of a child, a partner, and a father. A tragedy of this nature is deeply worrying to the local community. Local people can though be resist that the police are actively patrolling the local area and investigating this crime. The perpetrator of this heinous act must must and will be brought to justice. As a local member of Parliament, I am hugely concerned by the rise in knife crime in our area. Knives destroy people's lives, and fighting for solutions is a top priority for me. I am bringing together community stakeholders in order that we can work collectively to find long-term solution for Sheffield's knife crime issue. Officers remain in the area, carry out inquiries, and there will be an increased police presence going into the weekend as detectives work to determine the exact communities surrounding the incident. Detective Chief Inspector Steve Hanley said shortly after 3 p.m. Thursday, we know that a car pulled up on Catherine Street at the junction with Brackley Street with a number of people getting out. Shortly after, we believe Mr. Blake and his friend were the victims of a targeted attack. With Mr. Blake suffering fatal stab wounds. No arrests have yet been made. I like to ask members of public who may have seen what happened or who may know who is responsible to please come forward. Mr. Blake, from Leadless, leaves behind a family, including three young children who now have to grow up without a father. I ask anyone who has information to bear this in mind and the impact this will forever have on Mr. Blake's family. We have a dedicated team of detectives working on this investigation in addition to officers and staff from across the country. The high visibility presence we've seen in the area since yesterday afternoon will continue, and if you have information or concerns, please do speak to officers who are in the area. If you saw what happened, saw the car on the road and a group of people get out, or have any information you think you could help with inquiries, you can call our major incident room directly on 01709 443 or you can also call 101 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. And also I do apologise about my phone being interruptive. Do apologise about that, guys. And yeah, there you have it. But no, say no arrests, but no, say there's not been arrests, but they have. There have been arrests. A 24-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murder and on suspicion of Section 18, which I forgot that was. But you can look back what Section 18 is. I mean, you can look back in this slide and see what Section 18 is. Yeah, so far that's the news. That's all the news update I got so far. into Sheffield Street stabbing so far. But I'll keep you up to date day by day. And yeah, so I believe that will do for this a live stream. Hope everyone enjoys, hope everyone enjoy it, but I do apologize if it's upsetting or heartbreaking, then I do apologize, and plus I do understand why it's heartbreaking. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And see you guys on the next live stream, which we sometime tomorrow with another news update. But until then, this is Maze Valley 2K Sound. Peace out.